like,
go ahead, start over.
You grab the dew claw and stand it up like that, and then take these pruning shears and just take little trims. Keep your thumb and finger out of there, obviously. Always.
A little at a time on the dew claws. Then you sing your piggy. I'm a little piggy, short and stout.
Just a little at a time.
Here is my tail, here is my snout.
And these particular shears have actually gotten dull, but...
And I like to grunt, grunt, grunt till you take me out. I'm rubbing her belly, see? Gonna rub her belly, talk to her, sing her piggy songs. More up close. The dew claws. Just a little bit. Rubbing the belly.
You kind of want them to come up above the pad there, so they don't curl under. But these are a little dull. Ooh, now it got soft. It's time to stop. I can tell it got soft, and if you start to see an indentation there, you're cutting too far into the dew claw and you'll make them bleed. And you can tell because the cut gets softer when you're cutting it. It's easier to cut, so that's when it's time to stop, so you don't make your piggy bleed. That's how you do that. And this one's hooked, so this is going to be a challenge. Got to get in there like that and cut. And see, it kind of crumbles because it's long overdue to be.
You usually have to do it once or twice a year, depending on how much concrete your indoor piggies get to go on. Especially in the wintertime, they tend to grow long, and then in the spring, you want to get them done again before they go back outside and graze.
I like to get in the back if I can, but that was a tough cut. You could hear that. But kind of trim off the corners till you feel it soften up. Once you've taken a lot off, or quite a bit off, then you only want to take small cuts at a time so that you don't take too much off of the pig and make them bleed. And that's the trick, really, is keep them up above the pads. This one could use a little more, believe it or not, right there on that edge. Take that down. There you go. Now that's up. These are pretty squared. She's still got a hook on them, though.
Well, it's around the edges, around the corners of them.
You take her hooks off on them because it'll start hooking in like that. You can see how I kind of square them up and center them and make them nice and tidy.
You're a good girl, Leanne. Leanne's a good girl. 8 years of practice.
That's it for that hoof. That's what a complete hoof looks like for a while. I mean, honestly, I could probably take a little more off that, but I don't want to risk it, so I don't. I just give her enough that she can walk good with it. I mean, if you can get your pig to listen to a Dremel, you can do that too. Maybe I'll try that one of these times while she's out.
Okay, we're going to start.
See, these are severely hooked over here. These need trimmed down, so you just get in there like that and start rounding them off so that they're squared. Take off the edges and then cut in. All the while being very careful, because safety first, and believe you me, these are sharp enough to take a finger off, so, or cut one pretty bad.
Always better to cut yourself. You can go to the emergency with a big pig than to cut a pig. If you can help, and if you can help it, don't cut anybody. So always small snips and stay away from the pig. As you can see, we've collected a lot of Hooves clippings.
And it's probably a good idea, though I'm not doing it, to wear a pair of safety glasses, because hoops will come back in your face, pieces of flying hoof, which is not fun.
Like that one. Good girl, Leanne. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Good girl, Leanne.
Just
Oh,
remember
good girl.
something I always remember, and that is take your time.
There's my happy piggy right there.
There's never
out.
Never a hurry. No need to hurry.
There's my happy piggy.
More light, in fact, but my pig is nice and relaxed. She had a few too many. It was drinking time for my piggy. And now she's
Piggy should not normally have
getting
beer.
a mani-pedi. I wish somebody would give me drinks and give me a mani-pedi.
Yeah, she has an awesome mani-pedi time and gets a massage and gets
And free
belly
beer.
rubs and songs.
And free beer.
Free beer. So now we're chunking away at the second front hoop.
You can see how that one's hooks in. And that one starts to hook in. And
Definitely the
this
dew claw
claw
is
is
done.
barely hooked in. That's winter.
Winter for
Sometimes
you. 6 months of winter.
I should do it during the winter. It's really no excuse, but it is tough to get
A big pig down.
a
to do
big
her
pig
hooves.
down sometimes, especially if she's not in the drinking mood.
Yeah, her second hoop here looks a lot better. We can round it out a little bit on the edges here. But it looks a lot better.
What?
I wanted to show how really well it looks good. It looks good. There you go. It looks a lot better than it did. Here's the second one we're working on right now. You're a good girl, Leanne.
You kind of use the bottom part of the shears as your guide bar. Like these are tree pruning shears, Fiskars, and
Yeah, let me see. There you go.
you can pick them up at Home Depot. They will get dull after a period of time. They are titanium. I haven't looked into if I could sharpen them. I'm sure I could, because it'd be nice to, because I'm due for another pair. And they're $30, but they do a wonderful job when they're sharp. I would have already had a lot more done, but
Good girl, Leanne. You're such a good girl. Good girl. Getting a mani-pedi and massage. Good girl. Oop. Stirring a little bit.
yeah, you will get a restless pig occasionally. You got to give them a break. That
You gotta
does
give me a break.
happen.
That means she doesn't want anymore. So with that, we're gonna end the video until later tonight.
They're the first one.